next guests are with us from CYFD, and want you to meet them here. We're going to talk about Art Gallery here on the Morning Brew. Nancy Woodka is here, Art Gallery Statewide Events Coordinator, and Renee Fitz, who's a Statewide Recruitment Manager for CYFD. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
We cleared the fruit and everything out for
Yeah,
you.
that's good. I thought I was waiting for some snacks.
Fruits that are good for your heart, and now your segment will be good for our heart.
Yes,
and soul.
it will.
Yes.
It will. The Art Gallery is a wonderful organization.
It absolutely is. Started in New Mexico, spread nationwide, started in 2001.
It's contagious.
It is contagious, and now it's digital.
Good.
Yes.
For those who don't know, what is Art Gallery?
Well, it's an awareness-raising campaign to let people know that we really are in need of foster and adoptive families, and that we have wonderful children.
Yes, indeed.
So it's a portrait exhibit, as well as digital. It's a portrait exhibit of children in foster care who are in need of
It's
forever
like a gallery,
families.
then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
a picture says 1,000 words.
it does. It does.
And now with digital, we can use many pictures of the same child, and really give them dimension and immediacy.
So the technology is the new way that you're outreaching
Exactly.
this program. That's what you're doing.
Uh-huh.
Good. How'd this come about? How did it get developed, the technology side of this?
We found that there was software out there that allowed us to change our portraits as children come in and out of the foster care system, that we could update much more easily if we did it digitally, and we could do it at no cost from our Santa Fe offices. So it's much like changing out a website. It's instantaneous. So it just seemed to be the time to implement that.
Wonderful.
Yes, because certainly, with the Art Gallery, our children who have been placed in an adoptive home certainly don't want their pictures out there across New Mexico. And so it was a way to really alleviate getting pictures down in a timely manner so that the children's emotional feelings can be addressed and make sure that they're okay, and really have buy-in to the fact that they are being adopted and their forever family is committed to them. It's like, how can they be committed if my picture's still out there? And so we wanted to be able to make sure that was remedied
The picture
immediately.
does say a lot.
Absolutely.
Where can we see the Heart Galleries in Albuquerque?
The very first one is at the Museum of Natural History and Science. It's just gone up. The next one will be at Christus St. Vincent in Santa Fe. And then we'll have two in Alamogordo, one at Space History and also one at the IMAX Theater. So the first four this month, it's really quite an accomplishment.
Absolutely.
And we do have many of the portrait exhibits still out there with the active children, and they're throughout the state. So we have over 17 locations statewide. They're in many of the Wendy's restaurants in southeast New Mexico. They're at UNM Hospital, different areas of the state. So we really work with those and try to get those children featured.
Can you speak to the process of actually adopting one of these young people, costs, what you have to go through, paperwork, background, and all that?
Sure. The process to become a licensed foster or adoptive parent takes about 4 to 6 months to complete. During that time, families will go through an investigative study assessing the dynamics of their household, what type of child they feel they could parent, what behaviors they're not willing to parent, so that we can make a good match for our kids. During that process, obviously, they're going to have to go through at least 32 hours of pre-service training, and we offer that in all the different counties throughout New Mexico. They'll have to be able to pass a criminal records background check on federal, state, and local level, and they have to be able to provide space for our kids. We have to ensure that they can have at least 50 square feet of space in their home, and that a child can call their own bedroom, twin-size bed, 2 drawers, and then they are able to share a room with their own children. People who can be considered can be single, married, or cohabitating, and over the age of 18.
And there is no cost.
There is no
No cost at all. Yeah.
That's really, really encouraging. How many kids are we talking about?
Yeah, what's the need?
Oh, we have, what 1,200 kids.
On any given night, we have approximately 2,000 children in foster care, and of those 2,000, we have about 300 who are currently waiting for an adoptive forever family.
Okay.
And the ages involved are roughly 4 to 17.
You use the term forever family. What does that mean?
Well, sometimes
to
a
you?
forever family can be a family who's not only an adoptive parent who takes on the legal custody of the child, but a forever family can be anybody who supports guardianship of the child. Maybe some of our children who don't want to be adopted at some age group, specifically our teenagers who, they still need somebody to go home to on the holidays. If they're at college, go home to do their dirty laundry. So it's a mentor type situation where that forever family can be committed to that child to support them throughout their lifetime.
That's great.
Well, eye-opening stuff. We're happy you came on the show to talk to us about this today.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate
Renee.
it.
Thank you, Nancy. And if you want more info, heartgallerynm.org or CYFD.org, as you see on the screen. I want to thank our guests from CYFD for being with us today to talk about the Heart Gallery. We'll be back in a moment. There's a lot more Morning Brew ahead.
A lot
Stay
of
with
hot
us.
stuff.